again, everyone. Thank you so much for watching tonight at 6. I'm John Evans. We have new details tonight about a crash that killed a motorcycle rider Saturday night in Wilmington. Investigators say 46-year-old Thomas Jarrett died after his motorcycle and a car crashed in the 2800 block of Carolina Beach Road around 8 o'clock. Right now, we're waiting for more details to come in from police on whether the driver of the car involved in the crash will face any charges.